Bryce Miller was originally selected or supposed to make his start today, but unfortunately he was scratched and put back onto the 15-day IL with bone spurs in his elbow. The next step is 6 weeks, and it's going to be physical therapy along with a cortisone shot. Logan Evans made the start in his place, and Logan played decently. He went 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, struck out five, walked two. Not bad, not good either, but that's he's a rookie. 3-2 record now brings his ERA to 3.38. He played serviceable for a number 7 starting pitcher, so totally okay with that. Mariners struck out 7 times, walked 5 times, and had 12 hits. They had 17 base runners. You'd think that they would, be able to score. No, we had a double from Dom Canzone and 2 home runs, one from Randy Arozarena and one from Rowdy Tellez, back to back. Um, Rowdy Tellez actually also had a single. Arozarena, that's actually his 99th home run. Randy, Julio, and Rowdy each had RBIs. Julio's RBI came to the top of the eighth. He singled, and then that scored Ben Williamson, making it 9-3 Seattle. So pretty good that Julio got in RBI. We were 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position and left 12 on base. Um, the Diamondbacks had 10 runs, 12 hits, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts. So 14 base runners to our 70. You would think that we would have won. No, we grounded into a bunch of double plays. Um, Logan Evans gave up a home run, which is fine. You can't expect it that Logan. We also gave up 2 triples to Corbin Carroll, and that's his second multi-triple game of the season. So super happy for him, just as a baseball player. Um, Highlights from the Mariners: JP got on base twice, Julio got on base twice, had an RBI. He did strike out twice. Cal went 1 for 5 with a strikeout. Jorge Polanco went 2 for 4 and walked. He was on base 60% of the time today. Randy Rosareno 1 for 4, walked, didn't strike out today. Rowdy Tellez had 2 hits. Dom Canzone had went 1 for 3 and walked. Ben Williamson scored a run off his walk. He did strike out once, and Cole Young had another 2 hits, raising his batting average to 222. So super happy that he seems to be kind of getting better at adjusting to major league pitching there. Dom Canzone. They ruled that there was an error on Ben Williamson, but the ball came off the bat at about 110 miles an hour. And I did not think that that was an error. We turned one double play, and then Randy Arozarena threw out Perdomo at home, um, which was pretty cool. And we also threw out Genzone threw out Cattell Marte at second base. Those were some pretty cool plays. Game took 2 hours 59 minutes. 25,140 people in attendance at Chase Field. We have the second worst record in the majors over our last 35 games, behind or in front of only the Rockies. So yeah, not great. We're looking to figure out what's going to be, how we can figure that out. Now, yes, Mariners are very, very injured, but that's not really an excuse for losing a bunch of baseball games, because the Mariners have what it takes to win the baseball games. And today, what happened is the Mariners got a lot of hits, but the Mariners couldn't cash in on those hits because they just didn't happen at the right time. And when they didn't happen at the right time, we had problems. And just because of all of that, the Mariners ended up losing the game. We gave up 3 home runs and scored two, and then had the single RBI single as our only offense. Other than when that happens, it's not good. You need to actually get runners on base and then hopefully have the home run. A solo home run, great, yeah, cool. Lead off solo home run, best thing in the world. Solo home run in the ninth, down 8, not great. That didn't happen. It was still actually within reason to cut the deficit from 4-0 to 4-2 with the 2 solo home runs. And I thought maybe we can get somebody in the bullpen. Jackson Coar came in. He did pretty well. He recovered. He's recovered. He seems to have recovered really well from TJ surgery. So I think he's definitely someone who could potentially become a leverage arm in the future. But overall, not an inspiring baseball game. and we're 15 and 21 in the last 36 games. The Astros are, I think, 21 and 15 in the last 36 baseball games. Might be 20 and 16, I don't know, but yeah, this was from Goldie today. It's not good.
And again, thank you for tuning into the videos. Don't forget that you can also see me on Patreon at Sammy5436, where it's $1 a month. I also am seeable on Instagram at Sammy5436. TikTok at Sammy5436. I'm on Blue Sky at Sammy5436, though I don't use that often. I believe I'm on Tumblr at Sammy5436, but I haven't used that in at least a year. And you can find me at my business email, the trapezoidtalks5436 at gmail.com. Any information you need to send to those business emails will be looked at. I generally look at my business email on Wednesdays and Sundays, so just do be advised that I do not always have the ability to respond immediately, but if you do send an email to my business email, and as long as it's not offensive, I will respond if it's something I'm interested in with something positive, and if it's something I'm not interested in, I will thank you for your email and go ahead and say that there may be a future opportunity for us to collaborate if that's something you're interested in.